Before the break, we really got an idea of how much a child's illness can impact a family. Many times, families just like Braden's must travel far from home for days, weeks, even months at a time to get the care their loved ones need.
Yeah, just imagine how hard it must be being away from home. And that's where the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware comes in. Joining us today to tell us more is Laura Merrick with the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware. Laura, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit more. Tell me about, I guess, the history of the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware.
Sure. So the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware opened in 1991, and our mission is to serve as a home away from home for families who have a seriously or chronically ill or injured child who's receiving treatment at either Nemours Alfred I. DuPont Hospital for Children or at Christiana Hospital.
And a lot of families from Kent and Sussex County, even Wycomico County, take advantage of the services, don't they?
That's right. So since we've opened, we've had nearly 40,000 families stay at the house. Last year alone, we had almost 2,400 families stay, and 26% of those came from Sussex County, and that equates to more than 600 families.
And you've had expansions too.
That's right. So since we opened in 1991, we've gone through 2 expansions, and we now operate as a 50 guest room house, so that really allows us to accommodate more families.
That's a lot of people that you're helping out. What can they expect during their stay?
Sure. So when you stay at the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware, you can really expect to find many of the comforts of home. So we have, each guest room has its own private bathroom. We serve our families free meals, including a hot meal each night, which is prepared by volunteer groups. We provide transportation to and from the hospital, and beyond that we have living and rest areas. We have a library, a salon, and even a 25-seat mini theater.
Wow. And
we also have different rooms to accommodate the children who stay at the house. So besides the parents, we have the siblings of the ill or injured child, or sometimes that child themselves stays at the house. So we have toy rooms for toddlers and rec rooms for older children. We even have a teen room that has video games and a ping pong table. So all members of the family will have an area where they can rest and relax from long, stressful days at the hospital.
And it really does have an impact on the families, being so close to the hospital.
Absolutely. So having an affordable place to stay that's so close to the hospital really gives families peace of mind, and it relieves the stress of having to pay for a hotel or having to travel back and forth. Many of our families live 25 miles or more from the hospital where their child's being treated.
So what I find is absolutely amazing is you guys, you don't turn anyone away. How do you do that?
Right, so as long as we have the capacity at the house, we welcome all families regardless of their ability to pay. We do not charge at the Ronald McDonald House of Delaware. We do request a $15 room donation per night. However, it's not required, and no families ever turned away due to an inability to pay.
So it's not cheap to run an operation like this. You really rely a lot on fundraising, and that's where you have an event.
Exactly.
That's where it comes in.
Right. So this Saturday, September 19th, we're having our 4th annual 5K Run Walk for the House in Lewis, Delaware. It's going to be held at Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant. And we welcome everyone to come out and support the house. It's a great family-friendly event. The race starts at 8:30 a.m. We're also having a free Kitty K, which starts at 8:15, and this is for children ages 8 and under. Again, it's free, and Ronald McDonald himself will be there to kick off the race. So it's a great opportunity to come out and have a photo taken with Ronald and just support a great cause.
So let's run down the details real quick. It's this Saturday, September 19th. It's held at Irish Eyes in Lewis. It's a 5K run walk. Registration begins at 7:30. The race is at 8:30. And if you would like more information about the Ronald McDonald House Delaware or more details on Saturday's event, including registration information, go to WBOC.com and click on a picture at the top of the page.
Well, 5Ks are certainly fun, but there are other alternative exercises out there. In fact, there are plenty in our very own community. Coming up, we hear about where you can rock climb, kayak, and tackle the ropes course all in one place.
But first, alternatives in physical therapy are popping up every day. We also learn about something called aquatherapy, how everyday H2O could help you heal. Delmarva Life will be right back.